Hi everyone! Brinky here. I do comics and illustrations and art. So that's what I talk about around here. Today we are doing an illustration of an OC of mine. His name is Daniel. He goes by the pronouns he, him, and he likes to dress in all kinds of ways. He is a fashion designer. He is one of the protagonists of my comic in the making. I'm currently writing and figuring out the plot bits and the structure of the story I want to tell, just to make sure it's good. So that's where I'm at with him and his story. And today we are making an auditions illustration. And what is that? So there's this contest or competition, but everything is really friendly on Instagram called Taupe OC. This is the 4th season. I've entered every season with an OC of mine. I have never won one. But it's really fun. It's like your OC has to compete against other OCs. OCs means original characters, in case you're not familiar with that. And they'll join this contest and you have to draw them. And you are not only, when it comes to the judging part, you are not only just by your art skill, but also the storytelling. How well do you follow the prompt that they give you? If you are an artist and you like to draw and you like being in a community, I would definitely join Taupe this year, even out of competition if you can, because it's so fun and you will get to interact with all these people and all these artists. It's super fun. The goal for this illustration in specific, or the prompt, was to draw your OC with team spirit by showing the guild they were in a kind of way. Because this year there's about 300 contestants, and that's a lot of people. So the person that is organizing the contest creates 3 guilds, and you, as someone who is participating, can enter any of the 3, either by your choice or what you think your OC would choose. I went with this guild, I don't even remember the name, I'm so sorry. Because it was the one that had the softest colors, and Daniel is someone that loves soft pinks, soft blues, those pastel colors. So I saw the colors of this guild and I was like, this is gonna be Daniel. First, as always, I made a Pinterest board to find some clothing references and shoe references and hair references and everything I could think of, to make sure I could portray Daniel the way I wanted to portray him. And I really wanted to go with a feminine look for this illustration, because that's the whole thing about Daniel. When it comes to clothes, he doesn't care about gender norms, and I love that about him. Yeah, he's my precious, okay? I love him so much. And I really had the season in mind when I drew this, and I'm really glad, because those are just little things that really make your art mean more. The season this year started in March, the auditions, I think, in the beginning of March or the end of February. I'm not quite sure. It was a while ago. And so I wanted Daniel to wear something from that period of time. And I live in Portugal. And even though my comic is not explicitly in Portugal, the weather is the same, and the seasons, everything is the same as in Portugal. So I wanted to put him in clothes he would wear in that time of year. It made sense to me, and I think that really gives that just a little bit more meaning to the illustration. So I'm really happy about that. And he's wearing, I personally, I would wear thighs with the clothes he's wearing, but he's not, because he's one of those people that are like, I'm gonna die for fashion. I'm not like that, like at all, but Daniel absolutely is. Even if he's going to be cold, he's not gonna cover himself properly, and he's also probably one of those people that spends all winter with a cold, because he's just so careless, and he's like, I'm gonna die for fashion. If I'm gonna be cold or sick, so be it. I just wanna look like a damn model. And I love that about him. Now, colors. Colors weren't like a problem for me at all in this illustration, because Daniel, like, he'll not wear the guild's symbol like exactly as it is. He'd try to express the guild he was in using a bit of creativity, and in his case was like wearing clothes and accessories that would remind people of the guild. Like, the main colors of the guild are like pink, purple, and yellow, all pastel colors. And so his clothes are really based on that. I picked two main colors to be like the main ones in the outfit, and which was like this pinkish purple and a purple. You could say that is basically violet and purple, I guess. And then you have little bits of yellow here and there. He also, his natural hair is brown, but he really likes like painting his hair. So he painted the hair for this round. So that's why his hair is like it's the same colors as the outfit, because that's something that's such a Daniel thing to do. And also this thing, so I was working on this piece, right? And some people draw very fast, because we were like 3 days in the auditions, and lots of people had already posted their auditions illustration. By the way, this contest is on Instagram, if you want to participate, that is. And so many people had like already published their auditions, and like their illustrations had so much more detail than mine, and I was like, you know what? Daniel would put way more effort into his clothes than I did. I don't think I did justice to him, so I went back and added a little bit more details, as you can see in the skirt and in the boots, because it just fits him so much more. Those little white things, it just fits him so much more. He probably like was embroidering those details in the skirt while he watched a rom-com or something like that, because he's definitely one of those people that loves watching rom-coms. That's all for today. I thought I was not going to have time to record this video, honestly, because my life has been quite busy since I'm taking my driver's license and I have to study the code of driving, or whatever you call it in English, so I'm a bit busy right now. But I'm thankful that you watched through this video of me rumbling and just feeling happy at this illustration, and at Daniel at specific, because I love him. He's my OC, he's my little baby. I love him so much. Yeah, thank you for watching. Have a nice weekend. I love you all, and follow me on Twitter and on Instagram because shameless self-promo. I currently have my commissions open, so if you like the way I draw and that would be very helpful if you commission me. Also, I love to draw other people's characters. It's so fun. So that's all. Thank you all so much. I love you all. Have a nice weekend. And don't forget to eat your vegetables.